So we're going to take a look here at a detail at the top of the foundation wall, and we'll start from bottom to top here. We've got the foundation wall. You can see down inside the space there as well. We've got our strip footing, though it's hard to make out in this video. There's snow resting on the edge of the strip footing. And then into the wall, and then here right at the corner, they've installed a rather significant window. They're going to have most likely a bedroom suite down there, so this window has to be of a particular size. So around that window opening, they've got lumber to establish that opening within the concrete, so that constitutes formwork, and that's what the vertical 2x4 was there to brace. And there's some concrete debris, of course, all the way around that'll have to be cleaned up before they can install the window. And then they installed this galvanized window well, and they've bolted that to the concrete, and they've put the damp proofing to the outside of the structure. That's the black material that we can see sprayed on here. And then they've achieved backfill here as well, and sloped that away from the structure. And up at the top of the wall, we have our ladder assembly here. We can see the edge of that. So that's a 2x4 running along here, and then there's another one on the inside. And then additionally, they've ripped a strip of OSB and nailed that to the top so that they can more easily nail down their joists. And then they've put in some spacing blocks as well, both above and below, prior to getting to their sheeting up here. And then above that sheeting there is the plate. Now, they don't have a rim joist on here yet, which is interesting. It's almost like they've missed it, but they have started to insulate that last space there. And yeah, we see the ends of the eye joists here. They're rather, again, they're not a very deep eye joist at all. They don't have a very big cord on them. These are maybe some of the more economical ones that you could hope to find. But there's quite the assemblage here of, that's a beam, and then there's some blocking down in there as the cantilever changes. Another chunk of beam, and then yet another. This is picking up some of that load from up above here, where this is where those windows and doors were. So that's why we've got this, again, these 5 studs coming down, and now they're landing on these beams. And we got these couple studs here picking up that one. So that's kind of what's going on with this situation. Then we get over here, we can see they brought the rim joist out here. Rim joist, and then rim joist, and then those are they're referred to as hurricane straps, but they're a wind tie-down strap that's wrapped around and anchored to the wall, and now anchors to the rim joist.